like, oh, they can see us. Sorry, we're probably gonna be crazy tonight, apparently.
Well,
Okay. Okay.
aw,
All right.
Kathy's so
I know, sorry. All right, we'll get started and hopefully our clients will be able to hop on. So, welcome so much to our red jacket debut for this beautiful person. I feel like you need to stand up and model your
well,
red
if I
jacket
stand
for
up
us.
there.
No, like back up. Like come back. Yeah, stand
There
there.
you go.
There she is.
And it's stretchy for buffet friendly. That's what my uncle calls it.
Buffet friendly.
So redneck, isn't it?
So redneck.
It does it.
That's cute.
It's really cute, and I really like it.
Yeah.
And I like wearing it with jeans too. It's really fun. I like that it can be casual or dressed up. So,
Well, you look beautiful in it.
well, thank you.
You got the whole like legging, but they're like
So
leather.
on the front and
Leather.
stretchy on the back.
Oh, she's got leather leggings on. Hot mama right here. All right. So proud of you. Super excited to celebrate you tonight. And it's so fun to be in your house too, not separated by our 20-minute drive. Okay. So I have a couple things to say, and then I have a gift for you. You ready? Or like
don't know.
I don't know.
If I cry, I lose this cotton ball.
Okay. So Sarah's also going to be our face model tonight for our fall makeover. So, okay. So Sarah, I just wrote this down because I didn't know if I would like be able to keep speaking. When I think of you, I think of someone who listens and loves people well. I love how you focus more on your needs of your clients and your team members to help them save money on their products or help them earn extra money versus just trying to make a sale with them. And you weren't focused just on getting a sale, but helping them save money. So you love others well and are always willing to speak into other women's lives. And this, I think, enables you to be a strong, compassionate leader that God has already put in you that is blossoming. So it's coming out. I think you all will agree. You started this business newly married, continued your business as a new mom through lots of life changes. You were here. What did I write? Sorry. You were huge in helping the team, our brave team, cross directorship and getting us going with the momentum and getting us excited. And so I'm super grateful for your efforts that you put in those months ago to help us reach our goal and me reach my goal. And you always encourage me by your efforts to keep going towards my goal as well. I'm so proud of you for moving into Red Jacket to become the leader God has given you, already called you to be. You're kind, funny, and compassionate. And you are also resilient as you've walked through some difficult waters the last couple of years. You're also brave, and I'm so proud that you're on the brave team and now my first Red Jacket. She's crying. It's all right. I love you, girl. I have this cotton ball. So I wanted to share quickly what it means to be a Red Jacket and what Sarah has done to earn this so far. So the Red Jacket is the first level of leadership in Mary Kay. So this is when you become a star team builder. It's the technical term. And when you have 3 active team members on your team. So she's helped at least 3. Now she's helped 4, which that's a cool story. But she has 4 women on her team, and you have to have 3 active to be the star team builder, and you earn this Red Jacket. So at our conferences and big events, when you walk around, you get to see all the different people at different levels. So you'll see the different Red Jackets. You'll see the women in director suits like Rachel and I. You'll see women in national sales director suits. So it's a really beautiful representation of just where you are in the company, and you can like acknowledge each other and like fellow Red Jackets. It's a super fun place to be because it's like, oh, we're Reds together, you know. And then you can keep going and step up into directorship. But So that's kind of the first level of, I would say, like walking around recognition where people recognize you in that way. So I think it's really cool. But the cool things about being a red jacket, you can earn 4, 6, or 8% commission by helping your team. 4% when there's a certain, and it just varies depending on the orders that are placed each month with your team. So that is really cool that you have the difference and the variation there. Plus, you still earn 50% of everything you sell. So that's also always very nice. No matter, what career level you are at, you still, everybody, even national sales directors, they still earn 50% of everything they sell. So that is the beauty of it. You don't have to build a team, but you have helped women do that by helping them save money on their products because they love the products. And who joined Mary Kay to save money on their products, right? Like we all, if you are a lover of the products, you're like, sign me up. I'll save 50%, right? And you're helping women do that as well as maybe have a little extra income or help their families as well. So I think it's really cool. And that's the beauty of Mary Kay is like you can enjoy the discount and make 50% if you are selling your product. So that is the perk of being a red jacket, and of course the recognition and status at events as well. So I know you're enjoying it already and you're excited for your first big red jacket check that you told me about. So we're excited for her. So
nice.
Yeah, right.
Nice one.
So Rachel, what would you like to share? Rachel is for Megan, I feel like Megan, I don't know you, so I'll just tell you. I joined under Rachel 10 years ago. So Rachel is my Mary Kay mama, but now we're like really sisters because we're both directors, and she helped me and encouraged me so much to become a director in June this year. So so we have the Brave team and always part of the Racer team too. So anyway, that's how we're connected to you all.
Yes, and Sarah is like my grandchild. So I'm already a grandma, and I look really good for being a grandma. Well, you know what? When I came to South Carolina in May, and Sarah, you shared with Jess and I your team name, I knew that when you get the name, and you even made an acronym, I knew you were going to be in that red jacket. And you did it. And so a couple things I just particularly appreciate about you, having known you now, what are we going on, 4 years? So, almost. So I really appreciate how fun you are and your sense of humor. You are just so much fun to be around. And I love it. Like you light up the room when you come in. And I really, really appreciate how much care you take when you communicate with people. So if you've ever watched Sarah's videos, like she's very thorough, but like you can tell that she plans ahead of time and she really wants to be like careful and concerned to say things right and accurately and like something that'll be the most helpful for who she's communicating with. So I just see like that intentionality in your communication. And I really do believe that you embody our company's values. So the golden rule, that's something, I see that in you. You treat other people the way you want to be treated, and you make it a pleasure to be around you. No one's ever questioning what your motives are, or if you're trying to get something out of them. It's really very clear that you're in it for other people and that you really want the best for them. And then finally, I really appreciate how you have prioritized your life by having God first, your family second, and career third. And that's what Mary Kay Ash, who founded our company, always talked about. When you put your life in the right order of your priorities, things tend to just work better for you. And I just have noticed like there's been seasons you've taken a step back from your business because other things were going on and your priorities needed to be elsewhere. And then when the time was right, you stepped back into working more. And I think that really takes sometimes a lot of courage, because we can tend to burn ourselves out by working too much and neglecting important things. And sometimes we can completely ignore our business and, focus on other things. But you really have, I think, just done a great job at prioritizing what's most important. And we never have to question, if Sarah's got something going on with her family, like if you're not at a meeting, we're not thinking, oh no, Sarah, she's not doing what she's supposed to do. Usually there's a really good reason for it. And so I just really appreciate you. And I know that you are going to continue to grow in this business and be such a great example for your team, and that they're going to follow in your footsteps. And you are influencing others by what you do, and they're watching you and they're emulating you. And I think what a wonderful example you are.
So beautiful. Sarah, what would you like to say
I
about?
don't know. I don't.
No, I'm putting Sarah on the
I
spot
know.
with tears in her eyes.
It's about being on.
Yeah, what are you grateful for and excited for about this position?
Yeah. Well, I probably will have, but time goes still doing okay.
That's what's got involved.
I'm trying not to. It's funny. I'm crying, and one of my coping mechanisms is to laugh. So, I'm trying not to cry. I'm something funny, and then I just really can't stop. But anyways, no, I've just been so grateful for this team and Rachel's leadership and just leadership and encouragement through this whole thing. It's just been so neat to see how God has just, I mean, in some ways I'm a little surprised to be here in the red jacket because it's like it just happened so quickly, and almost especially my fourth team member just came out of the blue, and I didn't even have to do anything. And it was just like it's just been really neat to see when I have felt like things weren't going well, or I would get no's, or I would get um you know I would just get discouraged. It's come to that point where I've seen so many things happen with our team, but even in my personal journey with Mary Kay, that every time there has been a movement towards the red jacket, even when I've had to step back. And I'm like, okay, it's just put aside for a little bit. Like if you see my dream board, it's like you see come a red jacket in April, cross that out. May, cross that out. June, cross that out. And it was just like, I had these goals and I was just like, okay, just go for it the next month. Go for the next month. And but it's just I could not have done it without encouragement from Jess and Rachel, and even just those of you who reached out and just were so encouraging. Even with the notes and gifts were just very unexpected and so sweet. Like I got a really cool like what was it, a waffle bowl maker from Beth, and it was red. It was so funny because I did not know it's
You didn't know.
I didn't know it was from Beth, and I called Amazon, and it was I was trying so hard, like, I don't know who this person is. I don't know a Beth Jones. Like that person's dead. Like it was a really funny story. But anyways, I won't go on that because that's a little awkward. But the ladies that are on my team, I don't know my fourth team member like well at all. I have not met her in person. I've only texted her a little bit, but every single one of these ladies that have been on my team have just been such a blessing to me personally. A couple of them have been I've been friends with them for years. And then one of my teammates is one of my neighbors, and she's just become such a really close friend. And sister really, and she was in Mary Kay a long time ago, and she had got a bad taste in her mouth, and then she started asking about Mary Kay with when she came over here um, to just hang out one night, and she got to meet Jessica, and she got to like it was she said it was just different to have a community of ladies that were encouraging and that were wanting other women to do well. It was not a competition. And so that has meant so much. So and I'll just tell to end with it, I'll just tell you guys my team is the flare unit, and it kind of goes off of racers because when you I think about like the flares that for the Olympics, but it also goes off the Brave team because whenever we have that, whenever sometimes there are things in our life that keep us from going further, there's just that little bit that we have to like that little bit of fire that we have just to keep going. And even if we have to just keep it alive a little bit, add a little bit, do a little bit here, do a little bit there. And so it's just very,
You're fine.
nope.
Okay. You're fine.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so what is your team name?
The flare is the flare team.
Yes, Claire.
So, and it means faithful ladies achieving, racing, and enduring. That's what it means.
And it's beautiful and perfectly represents what you're talking about, the just the little flair. Because you could have quit several times, right?
Yeah.
Like any of us could quit at any time we want to. And you know, there's hard things in life, there's hard things in business, but you've stuck with it, you've been faithful to do and prioritize, like Rachel said. So I love your team name. It goes perfect with your story and what you're about too. So okay, here's a little gift for I dropped it on the ground. Here's a little gift for you. Go ahead and open it. It's just a little thing. Yesterday we went and got her nails done. That was her big gift.
You can't say them because it's neutral.
But her toes are sparkly red, in case you were wondering.
I have sparkle on my fingers too. Just a little bit of sparkle. Oh.
That was just kind of holding it.
I have it's the Star Team Builder. Like, thank you. I know.
Yes. So everybody has the little Mary Kay pin, or you should have it. If you are on my team and you don't, please tell me. Are we? All right. Can you still hear us? Okay. It's like really slow on our end for some reason. Okay. Go ahead, Rachel.
I was going to say, when you speak, we can hear it better than when Sarah speaks. Sometimes it's quieter and it cuts in and out. I don't know why. That seems really strange since you're sitting next to each other, but that's just how it is.
Okay.
Maybe more forceful.
Very weird. Just speak louder, Sarah. I don't know. So everybody should have the Mary Kay pin, and then as you go up the career path, you can get pin enhancers. So hers, so when you're a senior consultant, you get a pin enhancer with there's like a little one diamond. Yes. And hers is the Star Team Builder, and it has 3. And there's the team leader and then the elite team leader. You can show them that one.
This is the one I had on it. It had, you can see. Yeah.
So it has a little diamond right here for senior consultant.
Yes.
And then as you add more team members, then you can add that extra. So anyway, okay. So we're going to transition to some makeup tips and tricks, and you all can just take this away and learn and use it. I was going to offer, I don't think there are any guests here tonight, which is fine, but you could offer the special tonight that I was going to offer, and you can have it as like the Halloween special, you know, like one day only. So only tomorrow they can get this special as well. Okay, so we're going to start with Sarah.
Okay.
She's going to tell us a little bit about foundations.
Um, well, and I will, but I'm just going to show us different things. We all just came from summer. A lot of times people want a lighter coverage for summer. We do want that SPF, that extra SPF to keep our skin protected. So we usually use the CC cream. I actually use it a lot even when I'm at home, if I'm especially if I don't even put other makeup on. I'm just watching my baby. I'll use CC cream. And CC cream is great all year round, but a lot of people use it mostly in summer and would like more coverage during the fall and winter. And mostly, I think it's because there's more parties, people want to look cute for fall, but you still do have to protect your skin. And a lot of times, we may not think that we need SPF, but we still do. So it's really good to promote the 4-in-1 cleanser and the moisturizer and the SPF because you aren't wearing sunscreen as much because you're not thinking about it. But another way that you can protect your skin is because the fall and winter is more dry, you have the winter, you are gonna want to put more moisture into your skin. And so I'm going to be talking about the time-wise age fighting. This is basically skincare for your foundation. So we talked about this earlier. That's such an in thing to say right now, but it really is. And Mary Kay has been doing it for a very long time. And you have a formula for oily to combination, and that is the matte 3D foundation. And it's got the 3D because it does the delays, defends, and delivers. Probably not in that order, but that's what it's doing. So
yes, you're right.
So this is for the oily to combination, and then we have the normal to dry, which is the luminous foundation. Now, this is just a tip for me. I buy and try to sell in both for the same shade because I like my skin to have an option of looking luminous or matte. And a lot of women, especially older women, like to have the option of having their skin matte. They don't like it to be very shiny. So I like to tell them to use both because, one is for drier skin, so it's going to help more, and then the other one is for oily. But I have drier skin, and they have both worked, and I've not had a problem with either one. And it has great coverage, and it's just been a wonderful tool for me.
So, yay! So put in the chat which is your favorite foundation. Do you prefer CC cream, the luminous, or the matte wear? I would love to know. Is it still hard to hear, Sarah, for some reason? Is it better? Okay, it is better. Okay. Also, I totally forgot to do this before Sarah shared about the foundation. I'm going to do a quick eyeshadow look on her. And I'm going to show you something fun that my customers liked and want to see. So I'm going to do it on her eyes and just show you a fun fall look that you can do for yourself or for your customers. There was something else I was going to say about that. But anyway, I'm going to show you that in a second. But anybody else want to say words of encouragement or affirmation to Sarah just to congratulate her? I know a lot of you have sent her cards, which is so sweet. But anybody want to just say words of encouragement and affirmation to her? You can just unmute yourself.
Sarah, I'm so sorry. I forgot to send a card. Like everything goes out the window. But I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know you guys are putting stuff in the chat too, so that was very sweet. I'll scroll up in a minute. Okay. And it's totally fine. Okay, Beth, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. And you may hear a video. Sorry. We were trying to calm the baby down. So Sarah, I met you as my palm group leader, and I was describing you to Joe as just the sweetest person. I'm not even kidding when I say this. She was my palm group leader one year.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So, I remember everyone knew you from being on the Galkin team, and I was just like, I know nothing about the Galkin team. So you were just a person to me, and you still are like a person in a good way.
Oh, okay.
But I think your I think your team name fits you even in your whole life. I've said this to like you through Jess's chat because I saw you're on her chat today. But like you just fit the flair for God and you understand how to work through it with your family and work through it with people so that they know that God is first. It's not that you put everything else and then figure out when God fits in. And exactly what I told Joe when I was like, "Do you remember Sarah?" And he was like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Here's how you remember Sarah." And he was like, "I still don't know yet because he's really bad with people." So like, it's just like I remember her because of like leading us and keeping it straight. And you were one of the ones that was always like, "Okay, you're not here. What's going on? Can I find you in your dorm? Are you okay?" Like, it was good. It was what I needed because I needed to remember to do the weekly because that's where you like grow little by little, not just like all at once at the end of the school year you're like perfect, because it's not how that works. So you helped teach me, and I know you'll teach your girls how to do little by little, and it's a slow but good race.
Aw, that's so cool. I did not
Yeah.
know you guys had that connection.
Yeah. It was a great, great group.
Aw. Okay. So you want to just take your eyeshadow off on one eye. Okay. No, and not the mascara either. We'll just do the
No.
eyeshadow.
Well,
Or outline. Yeah, that's fine. She already did her eyes, and so we had a picture, and
well,
so.
I could tell you about the story about my eyebrows and Mary Kay. I am not going to. I was on my way to Charleston and I got pulled over.
Oh.
I was going too fast. And anyway, one of my eyebrows, I was also doing my makeup while I was driving, which is not what you should do. But one of my eyebrows was not on. And the policeman stopped me over. He's like, "Oh, hello," and he just was like, and he put his elbows like this on the window. He's like, "Are you going for a Mary Kay convention?"
Oh my
I
goodness.
had the sticker on the back.
Oh my goodness.
No. Anyway, I did not get a ticket because I thought it was funny.
That is so funny. That's very kind. Okay. Is it delayed on your end? Is our video?
Oh, that was funny.
Sorry, guys. I was noticing that. So let me try something real quick. It switched. All right. I don't know if this is any better. Is this better? No. Okay.
Nothing.
Sorry, guys. Let's try this again. Well, I'll just do my best. Okay. So I'm going to use my camera and zoom in on her face, hopefully. I haven't done this before, so. Oh, there you go. Okay. And we'll definitely take a picture of her eyes so you can see at the end and what to do. So I'm going to be demoing this. Hold on. Gotta go to the right camera. Try to get it to. Okay, so this is called the Autumn Leaves. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry for our lighting. So inside is Merlot, moss, rustic, and gold status. Okay, so this is the autumn leaves. If you want the picture, I'll post it in the racers as well. So we have Merlot, moss, rustic, and gold status. So has anybody tried this palette? I'm really curious. Oh, looks like a couple people have. Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So this one is super pretty. So I'm going to start with the crease brush. Put it on her forehead so you can see. Okay. And I'm going to do kind of like a V type look here in her crease. And then almost like on her lash line. Here, let's do this. Can you guys kind of see that? A little bit? There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna just draw that first. And this can go with a lot of eye shapes. So notice I'm in the crease and doing like a sideways V almost, okay? And I'm gonna blend it out in a minute. Okay. Next, I'm gonna take the all over eyeshadow and go into moss. So who is scared to try this combination of purple and green? I think it's really pretty. I don't think I've tried them together. I'm going to go right in between the V I created, just on this outside corner. Okay. Next, I'm going to try something. I'm going to do the rustic. Okay. Oops, sorry. Doing the rustic here. I'm going to do inside corner of her eye. And don't worry, we'll blend it all out. So the rustic inside corner. Okay. And then I'm going to take gold status. And we're going to put that just right on the center. And I like to use the gold or lighter shade to kind of blend it together. And you'll see. And we'll see what we think of this look. And Sarah can tell me if she loves it or not. So there's different ways that you can do this look. This is a way, and it gives good dimension. So what do y'all think? You like that? Can you see it? Right? I know she's like trying to get up closer. Anyway, it's super cool. We'll post a picture so you'll be able to see it a little bit better. I almost feel like the light is like too bright at first. You can kind of see it. Okay. Yeah, so that's a way that you can do this.
I'll say they're very big.
Yeah. So we'll post a picture, like I said, and then we'll also see how it looks different than her other eye and how she just did her eyeshadow already tonight. So it's kind of cool. Yeah. So, okay. So special, I'm going to offer my clients, and you can decide if you want to do this as well, of course, because it's your own business. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at your eye from afar.
I
You
know.
see a difference?
It does look bigger. It doesn't look smaller.
Right? It's all in the technique. Right? Okay. Really? Oh, it does. Cool. Anyway, so who has tried that? Just chime in. I'd love to know. Oh, okay, Rachel. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try it next too. Probably do it tomorrow and take a picture for my clients. But what I'll do is I'll have her hold it with her eye, and then we can post it in Brave and Racer so you guys can use it as the modeling pose for this palette. So I think so. What I wrote down to offer tonight, any guests who came. So this whole palette is $40, right? Because it's 4 eyeshadows plus the petite palette. So I'm going to offer them it for $35. Okay. So that's their Halloween special for just $35. Of course, she is also wearing eyeliner and mascara. So they can add an eyeliner and mascara. This is a $30 bundle. They can do it for $25 when they purchase it with the palette. Okay. So basically, they're going to get $70 worth for $60. So I'm giving them 10 off. And that's the Halloween special. So you can offer that. Another option is, of course, the Perfect palette. And you can even just create your own. I actually Googled on Pinterest Mary Kay eyeshadow looks. And there's a ton where you can just send pictures to your client if they're interested, and they can just pick. Because sometimes our clients, if we don't get to actually do a look on them, right? They want it, but we don't get a chance to like maybe sit down and do the look, or they're, you know, they live across states, so it's a little bit harder to do it maybe. Then you can just design it based on asking them questions or sending them pictures. So this whole palette filled 6 eyeshadows, a contour, and a blush. With the palette is let me look at my price again. Is regularly $94. Okay. So I was gonna offer it $84 if they bought the whole thing filled. And then of course they can get this bundle as well, the mascara and eyeliner for $25 when they buy it with the palette. Okay. So 84 plus 25, 109. Yes, 109. So they can save some money when they pair and buy in sets. So that's just an idea for you, even just for tomorrow with Halloween. And then of course, really try to upsell this. You can also Google this as well. Oil-free eye makeup remover, Halloween special, something like that. There's lots of images out there already, but women are going to just want this on the fly last minute and demo it, do a quick video, demo it, so they can see like how it's safe for children to take off their face paint, their makeup, even for themselves, right? So maybe you can offer a special, like buy one, get one half off or something, just for tomorrow, as another way to like finish out the month, offer a quick holiday special for your clients. So that's just a couple ideas. So yeah, I love the eyeshadow look.
Yeah, I'm gonna like.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what we think. Okay, and then last but not least, Rachel, I feel like you should still do the candy marketing so you can show us, because I know you did it when you came in May and it was super cool, and I've seen it before, but I don't know if everybody else has.
All right, so this is in the Racer file. So you know how in the group at the top, you can go over to files. I think this is like one of the first things I ever put in there. Okay, so I designed this, but I don't put a copyright or anything weird on it because all of it is like, I don't know, they're all brands of candy, so they all probably are already copyrighted themselves. But today, made a PowerPoint. Jess, do you mind making me a co-host so I can share it?
Yes.
Thanks.
How do I do that again?
You go to participants, and then, well, let's see here.
Actually, let me see if that works.
Okay, but will it keep streaming to your YouTube? Yeah, I guess it does. Okay, so where are we? Here we go. I was so proud of myself because I like did it today. All right. So this is a game you can play at your parties, and I've done this different ways. I've actually bought all the different types of candy and like offered them. I will tell you that gets pricey, and like none of the little containers have like the same number from one type of candy to the next. So anyway, this is my favorite kind of candy, the Three Musketeers. I'm allergic to nuts, so I can never eat a lot of the different candy bars and things. So this is my fave. But for Mary Kay, this stands for God first, family second, and career third. Okay. And hey, while we're doing this, in the comments, put what your favorite candy is. And you can ask that at your parties too. Okay. Second one, lifesavers. All right, so our products are lifesavers. Well, maybe not lifesavers, but they definitely are skin savers. So our skincare, we have the #1 selling direct sales brand of skincare and makeup in the world. Isn't that awesome? So you can definitely trust our products. We go above and beyond and voluntarily follow the European Union guidelines for ingredient safety. So you can always trust that the products from Mary Kay that you're putting on your skin are going to be safe and effective. So skin savers or lifesavers. Twizzlers. This is like all of my family's favorite, my husband and my kids. But Twizzlers stands for flexibility. So a Mary Kay business is very flexible. It fits into your lifestyle no matter what is going on. I started this business years ago, 15 years ago. I was newly married, fresh out of college. And since then, my life has changed in so many ways. And Mary Kay has just kind of fit here and there and everywhere, all through those different twists and turns of life. So I love that I can choose when I work and I can choose when I don't work, and it has flexible hours. The next one, Milky Way. We can sell products anywhere in the Milky Way. Well, not exactly, but at least in the continental United States. Okay, so we do not have any territories, which is really wonderful. So I can sell to my aunt who lives in Hawaii, and I can sell to my sister-in-law who lives in Michigan. And it's really wonderful that we can sell to anybody all over the United States, and we're not hemmed in to a territory. Every day is a payday with Mary Kay, or can be at least. So we make 50% of what we sell. And so you can do this if you need more money on a particular day, go sell something. And then you can put half of it in your pocket. It's amazing. So any day can be a payday in Mary Kay. You do not have to wait for a paycheck at the end of the month. You can create your own income. So it's really amazing. We have mounds of money that can be made in Mary Kay. So actually, I think the highest earner in the history of Mary Kay, and I'm probably not even doing it justice, but I think it's 17 million, okay, by one person. Okay, and actually just in commissions, because they don't count our sales profit. So there's mounds of money to be made in Mary Kay. We actually have more women making over 100 grand a year than any company in the United States. Is a pretty cool thing that's going on in this world of Mary Kay. All right. The ring pop. This demonstrates the diamond rings that Mary Kay gives out. They give Cinderella prizes. So things that maybe you wouldn't even necessarily buy for yourself, but that you can earn by selling the products. And so it's really cool how they do that. They also do award many different types of things, including cars. So I love that they are so focused on praising people to success and rewarding them for their efforts. M&Ms, this stands for Monday meetings. So we get together on Mondays on Zoom, and we get to encourage each other as we learn the business. And it's so much fun. And we're all really good friends because we do this every Monday together. It's just like a girlfriend time that we love. Almond Joy. It is a joy to have reorder business. Okay. So when people wash their face with Mary Kay, they wash those products down the sink and they come back wanting more. So that is the joy of this type of a business. We don't sell a handbag that maybe someone will buy and they'll use it for a couple years and be happy as can be. We sell something that's consumable, and that makes it so that we have loyal customers, and that is a joy. Big Red. This is what tonight's all about. Sarah. She earned her red jacket. So you can too. In Mary Kay, the red jacket is the symbol of the first step in leadership when you start to build your team and make a difference in people's lives. And so red jackets represent the recognition and moving up the career path. Starbursts, Star Consultant Prizes. So every quarter in Mary Kay, we can earn prizes, or we can accumulate points and bank them and save them up and get even bigger prizes down the road. So every consultant can earn Star Consultant prizes, whether or not they've built a team, but you do need to get to, 1,800 in cumulative wholesale orders in a quarter. Makes you a star, and then the level of star and the number of points that you get can go up from there for like every 600 more that you've done in the quarter, or even team members that you've helped become Great Start qualified. That can add to your totals. But it is so fun. Over the years, I've earned things like espresso machines, Coach bag, a really cute pink bicycle. I mean, there's so many fun things that you can get with the Star Consultant program. Snickers. Can you tell that we have a lot of fun together? I love that we laugh with our job. We do parties and people always have a good time around the table or online when we do a party. And then, of course, when we're all together as consultants, we laugh and have a lot of fun too. Extra. This, to me, is one of the biggest reasons I stayed with Mary Kay so long and will continue, is because of the extras that it provides for my family. So things like being able to have the choice to allow my kids to do particular sports that they're interested in, put braces on their teeth, go on family trips to Disney, things like that. Those are extras. We may not have budgeted for that in our regular budget, but Mary Kay allows us to be able to say yes and have the choices to be able to do some of those extras. And then Smarties. Smarties sign up at parties. So if anything you heard today sounds like fun to you, I would love to work with you, and any of these beautiful ladies would love to have you on their team, because it is a smart move to join our Mary Kay world for all that it offers. All right, that's how you do it. So, yeah, I have done it before where they guess. So it's like, hey, what do you think, Three Musketeers? But that tends to go a really long time. But I think it's engaging and fun, and you can always throw candy. They can eat candy while you're doing it, all of that.
I love it because you can pass out the candy, like you said, while you're doing it too.
Yep.
Yes. And as women, we love candy. We'll just own it. We can be kids at heart and love candy, so it's fine. Okay, so we have, our camera is so slow. Can you hear us okay? Okay, so we have some queens of the week, so we're gonna celebrate those. I'll share the Queen of the Brave this week. Let me pull up my notes that I wrote down. Queen of the Brave, that sounds so cool. Okay, where is it? Hold on.
I totally forgot to put in my.
The red jacket.
You too can be a red jacket. She forgets her weekly accomplishment sheets.
Okay, so Queen of Sales this week with $356 in sales is Beth Jones. Woo!
Goodness, girl. What
Congratulations. Yes, tell us real quick, what did you do this week? Where'd you get those sales?
I was at a vendor fair and some of my normal customers were there. It was the fall festival for our school, and they just like walked up and they were like, "Oh yeah, I need all this stuff." And I was like, "Okay, let's talk." Like obviously not right this minute, but I sold it to them another day. But it was just like two of them did that, and then someone booked for this week, and then we had Mindy's party, and so it just was like spiraling in a good way, like into orders. So.
Goodness, you're a rock star.
Yes, and she ran Mindy's party on Saturday. Can you just quickly tell us the highlights of that? I think you said she sold 400 at her party.
Yeah, she didn't total 400, but that's what I totaled between what they bought off my stuff and her stuff. Because like she didn't have a lot of product. So I'll get you a real total. I thought it was 400, but she's thinking it was like two something. But she had more orders than that she's not counting.
Yes, let me
Not
know.
even mine. Yeah, I'll give you the official. But she's not counting all the ones that she had not in her party link, I think is what the issue was. So but she was very encouraged because all of her family she wanted to come showed up. So that made her like be reassured that she's doing the right thing at this time. And it spawned some really good ideas for how she's going to continue doing parties in the next few months. She doesn't want to just stop where she was. She felt like everybody was interested. And she got a new skincare customer that's younger, whose mom also bought from someone else, but now she's going to do with Mindy. So she's very excited. So.
Oh, good. Well, great job for helping her get going and get started. So, way to be a good team leader. Beth has 2 on her team, so she is close to becoming a red jacket, we believe. All right, and then the Queen of Sharing as well for the Brave. And then I'll let Rachel share. is also Beth Jones. She shared the opportunity with 2 people. Is that right? Okay, congratulations. That's awesome. And I want to mention somebody else who turned in her weekly accomplishment sheet who also mentioned having a career opportunity. Elizabeth Conable. She shared the opportunity with 1 person as well. So I just feel like honorable mention. Congratulations, both of you, for being willing to pass it on. That's why all of us are here. So just continue to be willing to pass on. So congratulations, Queens of the Brave.
All right, I guess it's time for Racer Queens. All right, so at least from those who turned in weekly accomplishment sheets this week, our queen of sales, sharing, and bookings was Marisa Eastman. So it was an amazing week for you, girl. Congratulations. Tell us what went into this awesome week that you had.
So I did the giftology, and so I had 3 people attend that. I career chatted one of them. I had another order, a pretty big order, and then I have another one that booked. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yay. Awesome. That event really was great. It was fun to be a part of. I'm glad you did that. And also Megan, she was one of my customers that came. So it's fun to see her here too. But we are so excited for you, Marisa, and that you had some awesome results from attending that event and getting guests there. So I'm just cracking up right now at Stephanie's screen. Hi, sweeties. Good to see you at our meeting. I know they love being here. All right. Well, I'll pass it back to Jess.
Well, thank you all so much for coming. Again, I'm so sorry our video is slow, but thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for celebrating Sarah, and congratulations once again to you. So she's waving the red palm. So everybody's clapping and cheering. So, congratulations to all of you queens. Great job this week. So I guess I'll let you all go, but have a wonderful week, and it will be Racers and Brave again next week together. So we'll see you all next week. Good night.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Congratulations, Sarah.
thank you.
Congratulations.
Aw, so sweet. Megan's like,
Thank you, Megan.